Hello everybody and welcome back to the YouTube channel of JJ Prime Reviews, and in today's review we'll be taking a look at the Transformers Titans Return Deluxe Class Autobot or Monsterbot Repugnus. So yes, I finally got the Repugnus, one of the Monsterbots. Hooray. But before we take a look at the figure itself, let us take a quick look at the packaging. You can see there, very nicely done image of Repugnus himself. Of course, he includes the Titan Master Dastard. Of course, it's a fantasy scene. You have this flap that can open, and you have this long bio right here. Many will unite, one will rule. How wise, how wise. Then you have here this bio as well. To control an ancient race of warriors the size of cities, the Titans, the Autobots and Decepticons harness the power of Titan Masters, smaller bots that give bigger bots increased abilities in battle. Yes, very true, those are the facts. And he also includes a little Titan Master as well as Solus Prime, the Titans Return, and you come to the back here, you have the obligatory product shots, and you can definitely read the bio right here. It says, with the Decepticons rising, the Autobots power up with Titan Master partners to stop them. Dastard gives Repugnus the ability to erase memories and wipe evidence of their missions from existence. And of course, you got the Prime Master, Solus Prime. She's a weapons forger as well. So yeah, you got the robot mode, the beast mode and everything. You got the Hitmaster as well. So yeah, very cool. And if you missed my Punch Counter Punch review, I did say in that review you can actually line up the boxes to form a big picture. So I have the box from Punch Counter Punch, and you can actually line them up to form a nice, beautiful image. You can see that fits perfectly. And if you have Blast Off, of course, if I have Blast Off, of course, you can make the whole image showing you like the Combiner Wars segments, the Titans Return segment, and the Power of the Prime segment, and that is pretty cool. So now let us get the boxes out of the way so that we can actually take a look at the figure. Alright, so I'll be right back. Out with the boxes and in with the figure, and you can see we have Repugnus right here, and he looks magnificent in this mode. He's a bug, he's a Monsterbot, so his beast mode definitely looks really good. I do quite like his head sculpt, very nicely done. Looks exactly like G1 Repugnus. Got an Autobot logo on the top of his head. Got nice green translucent plastic for the eyes, and I think they do really glow. Like very cool. You got his pincers right here, nicely done. I do quite like that. And of course, you can actually open up his mouth a little bit. I have no idea. You got these little insect claws right here, very creepy. Of course, you have another Autobot symbol on the side right there, and I do like this detail right here, like a G1 sticker detailing. Very cool. I do like the furry details on the legs. It looks pretty cool. You got some nice paint on the claws, on the feet. A really cool beast mode. I do quite like it very much. Yeah. So before we take a look at the Titan Master and the Prime Master that it includes with, we can actually bring in some comparisons right now. So the first comparison I'm going to bring in, of course, it's going to be the Earthrise Alicon, so you can see how the beasts look together, and they look really cool. I like Alicon, but Repugnus looks way cooler than Alicon in my opinion. So yeah, so there you have the Alicon right there. And just because, here's Repugnus with a Siege Autobot Impactor, so you can see how that looks. So pretty cool. So, and then the next and just one more comparison, just because we'll just bring in Optimus Prime right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back because I had to raise up the camera and, zoom out so you can see the whole comparison between Prime and Repugnus. And of course, Repugnus is a Deluxe, so he's way smaller than Optimus Prime himself. So that is it for my for my comparisons with Repugnus in Beast Mode. Now, of course, Repugnus does include some accessories, but the first accessory that we should take a look is his little headmaster. So you can see how this looks, and this is the Titan Master known as Dastard, and he is this, like, he's kind of an homage to one of the I don't know, the Autobot Beast Formers, I guess. I'm not sure. Hey, I dropped him. Where is he? Okay, there he is. There he is. I mean, he has some nice paint on the face, got some nice paint on the arms and the feet. Yeah, he does have some nice paint here and there. So, yeah. And this is the same Titan Master that came with, Twinferno, the Titan's Return one. So he's basically a slight remold of Fangul from Twinferno, but I haven't reviewed Titan's Return Twinferno yet, so once I review him, I'll bring Fangul and Dastard in for comparison, so you can see the mold differences anyway. So he does have some articulation here and there, so the head is on the ball joint, it has some wiggly tongue twister there. The arms can actually raise up all the way. Oh, he can raise up all the way, so that's pretty cool. They can move out just a slight bit, and he does have some hinge right here on the legs, so it can move forward, can move back a little bit. You can use that knee joint, you can break his knees if you want to. So that is pretty much it for little Dastard right here. So if you want to see how small Dastard is, I mean, here's Dastard with a bird from Earthrise. Sorry, I had to focus the camera. Anyway, so you can see how they look together. Anyway, so now he does have some compatibility with Repugnus himself. So, and the back right here, you can see there are two pegs right here, so you can actually plug Dastard right here. So that is pretty cool. Or you can actually open up Repugnus's belly if I can. Oh dear, I cannot open up the belly. I can't open up his belly, so let me do this off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So opening up his chest panel was a bit hard, so you see there is a slot inside the belly of Repugnus, so you can take Mr. Dastard here and put him in a sitting position. Just put him in a sitting position and just say, "Get in my belly." Oh yeah, he's gonna get inside his belly, and just close that up, and there you go. And you can have Dastard just riding inside Repugnus if he wants to, and that's pretty cool in my opinion. So, and oh, and he does include as well some weaponry. He includes these blades done in a nice translucent green plastic with some brown paint on it, and that's pretty cool. There is storage in the beast mode or the buck mode, whatever you want to call it. There are two tabs right here that they will go on these slots right here, and I keep dropping things. I have no idea why. So you can actually tab in the weapons on the back if you want to, just for storage. Or there is another thing that you can do with the weapons, and everything is coming untabbed. I have no idea why, but there is another thing to do with the weapons. So the weapons can actually tab together and combine into one big sled, and let us take out Dastard right now. So I have to untab his head so that I have some clearance to out the chest. There we go. So now I need to take Dastard out, close up the chest, tap this back in, and there you go. So now you can take Mr. Dastard, just put him in a sitting position like that, and there are two pegs right here. I'm not sure you can see it. There we go. There are two pegs. Just plug them in, and there is a tab on either side, so you can actually take this and plug it onto Repugnus's shoulder if you want. And that is, I don't know, that doesn't look good in my opinion. So yeah, but it's pretty cool that the weapons are compatible with your beast mode of Repugnus, or maybe the Titan Master is definitely compatible with the weapons, and that's pretty cool. That's really, really cool. But the main event right here is the extra little Prime Master that Repugnus comes with, and he comes with a repaint of Solus a repaint of the original Power to Prime Solus Prime, and she looks, I mean, it's a regular Prime Master. I mean, it's a regular Titan Master with a different thing on their backs, but that's pretty cool. I mean, she can transform into a core if you want to put it on the heads of of figures. Hey, you can do it if you want to, but yeah. And she does have the same articulation with other Titan Masters, so I don't think I will go with the articulation again. So that's it. Pretty much almost all of the all around she is made out of translucent plastic with some paint on it. So the thighs are made of translucent plastic, the arms are made of translucent plastic, and also the head is made out of translucent plastic, just painted on. But the chest and the bottom legs, they're not made of translucent plastic, unfortunately, but that's pretty cool. Really cool Prime Master. So, and of course she can do anything with Repugnus, just like Dastard did. So she can go on the back of the bug mode, or she can sit in the chest, or whatever you want to do. So, or she can sit on the weapon as well. So that's pretty cool. But I guess now it's time to get down to transformation. Hold on, let me get Solus Prime back in here, so I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. So I had to find Solus Prime again because she disappeared for some reason, but I'm gonna put her off to the side for now, and also I'm gonna put off Dastard here and the sled off to the side for now because we want to transform Repugnus into his robot mode right now. So the claws, the feet, just bring them down. Just bring them down, and you're gonna flip this in, rotate this inward, and there you go. So now you can untab his arms right here on purpose. So now you can actually take the arms and just rotate them around so the elbows are into properly. Flip out his hands, just bring them down, rotate it, flip out his fists, flip out his fists, and there you go. So now you want to take this section right here and just flip this up. I have no idea how to do this. So you want to make sure that this tab actually goes into that slot right here. So what helps is you want to untap this head and just bring this back. Just bring this all the way back and just tab that in, and there you go. So now I want to just rotate this around, just flip this in, and I'm not sure I'm doing this right. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I have no idea I'm doing this right. I have no idea, guys. I really don't know. There we go. Just tab that in. Yeah, very hard transformation for this one. And just rotate this around, just flip this in so that tab into that slot right there. That makes the chest, and that's pretty cool. And now you want to untap his legs right here. Just untap this brown piece, and they're tabbed in very securely. Just want to untap from the center slot. Yeah, untap them. Untap. They're very. I can't untap them. Why can't? There we go. I got one side untabbed, and just bring them down like so. Just untap the outer side. There we go. Just untap them, bring that down, and there you go. Just rotate this upward like so, and there you go. There you have one leg all done. The same thing on the other side. Just bring this up and just rotate this around, and there you go. So now he's actually missing a head, but before we actually bring in Dastard for the head, you can, I mean, if you want to, it's gonna be hilarious. So let me bring down the camera a little bit more so you can see the full robot right there. If you want to, if you really want to, just to be funny about it, you can actually take Solus Prime and just plug it on Repugnus's body, you know, as the head. I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. I don't know. It's hilarious. It's ridiculous. Just unplug that and just right there. Just plug the head on, and we have Repugnus fully transformed into his robots mode, and he looks pretty good. I do quite like him, but I do have a problem with the head sculpt because, I don't know, the paint is just only the green for the eyes and that's it. There is no other paint on the head sculpt. Now there is another Titan Master Repugnus from the Titan's Return toy line, so you can actually take that head and plug it onto this body if you want to. So yeah, you have options, and as always, options are definitely really good for you. So yeah, but overall the design is really nice, and it definitely reminds you of Twinferno because this figure is a repaint and also an extensive remold of the Autobot Twinferno from the Titan's Return line. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I do have Twinferno and Repugnus right now. I have 2 Monsterbots of the trio, so I still need Grotusk. I have to find him somewhere, but there are only 2 packs for Repugnus and Grotusk, but I already have Repugnus. I don't need another one, so who knows. But yeah, overall it's a nice design. Got the red bit of the belly right there, so yeah, I got silver, I think that's gray paint on the arms. That's pretty cool, really nice. Got some nice yellows on the knees, that's pretty cool. Yeah, really nicely done. And the bug head is just on the back. That's all the backpack he has, so yeah. So he does have some articulation. The head is on the ball joint, can rotate a full 360, can move up a little bit, can't really look down. The shoulders can rotate a full 360, can move in and out, the bicep swivel, elbow joint, hands can move inward, no wrist swivel unfortunately, no waist swivel as well. Legs can move up that far, can move back that far, and he can do the full splits. He does have a thigh swivel, he does have a knee joint, a very deep knee bend, and no ankle tiltage unfortunately, but feet can definitely rotate a full 360. And my other problem with this figure is that this joint is freaking loose. I don't like this joint. It's really loose. I mean, this joint is tight, but this joint is really loose. I don't like that. I really do not like that. So now of course he can hold some weaponry, so we'll bring in his weapons. If you want to, you can have him holding 2 blades, you know, separately. So, I mean, you can hold it like that and just hold it like that, and that is pretty cool in my opinion. But the other thing you can do is that you can actually keep these blades plugged together, and you can see there are 2 tabs on the arm right here, so they're meant to go on the side of this arm, so they can tab in right here. Just tab that in there and just bring the other side and just tab that in, and that is pretty cool. So he has an arm blade, everybody. He has an arm blade, and that's pretty cool. Focus, camera, focus. There we go. Yeah, very nicely done. I do quite like that. So now let's move on with the robot mode comparisons. Let's bring in Birthrise Deluxe Class Airwave so you can see how they look together. And of course, he's definitely taller than the Elecon. I mean, the Elecon is a short deluxe, so there you have that. And just because, here's Repugnus with the Siege Deluxe Class Autobot Impactor, so you can see how they look together. And of course, Repugnus is definitely way shorter than Impactor, because Impactor is a big deluxe. So yeah, really cool. So then one more comparison, just because, here's Repugnus with the Voyager class Siege Optimus Prime. So there you have that for the robot mode comparisons. Before we conclude this session of the review, I totally forgot one piece of articulation. The feet can actually move downwards. I did not know that until now. So, yeah. But that is pretty much it for the Titan's Return Deluxe Class Repugnus. And I mean, he's a good figure. The one thing that really bugs me is that the ankle tilts are non-existent. I really don't like that. So I don't know. I mean, his articulation is good, but it would have been better if he had some waist swivel and the ankle tilts. The wrist swivel, I don't even care. So I don't even care about the wrist swivel. The only articulation places I care about is the waist swivel and the ankle tilt. So yeah, the blade is very cool. Makes a nice little arm blade, and that's pretty cool. And the headmaster is also a nice touch. But this head, I don't know, something's wrong with this head. I mean, the head is the only paint in the head is the green eyes. That's it. I mean, there's no other paint on the helmet, unfortunately. I wish there was silver paint, but it's okay. I mean, his head have any other color than yellow? I don't think so, but it's an overall good design. I do quite like the fact that this is an extensive remold of Twinferno. You don't see any parts that they share except for like the bot or the feet section right here, so they do share that and this piece as well. But I'll bring in Twinferno next time for a review so that we can compare the two Monsterbots together. But still, overall, it's a nicely done figure. He's not gonna get a perfect score from me. He's gonna get an 8.5 out of 10. So he's still a good figure. An 8.5 out of 10. Just maybe needs more paint here and there in the head, maybe, and probably more articulation, and that is it. So 8.5 out of 10, not bad, Hasbro. You did a good job with this figure. Really nicely done. Very cool. So, and I think that is pretty much it for today's video review. Hey, whoa, hold on. Wait, not yet. Just a little bit of update with Siege Hound, because when I reviewed him yesterday, I totally forgot about this panel. So I totally forgot that this panel can actually move. So I missed that little piece of transformation. So now his head can actually rotate a full 360. So sorry about that. Anyway, so now that is it for today's video review. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are completely new to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. And also, if you want me to create a Titans Return playlist for any reviews you may have missed, I will do so. So I'll post the link to my Titans Return playlist in the description down below as well. And if you want to get this figure, he was a Toys R Us exclusive, but since Toys R Us is not a thing anymore, I mean, it's still a thing in my country, but technically it's not a thing in the US. I don't know, but I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but you can always check out bigbadtoystore.com for any availability for this figure. So I'll post the link to that website in the description down below as well. So yeah, I think that is pretty much it for me to say. So there you have the Transformers Titans Return Deluxe Class Autobot or Monsterbot Repugnus. And this is JJ Prime signing off. Peace out.